I decided to do this video on the fly. I don't even know what's going to come out, but somebody needs to hear something. A lot of people are going through transitions right now. Spiritually, it's like, spiritual upgrades. The frequency of the collective is shifting so fast and changing so fast every day. In this age of Aquarius, things have really sped up and are speeding up. And it's the frequency of the collective that is changing this world. And especially with America right now, America is changing. Things are changing very fast, speeding up, because the consciousness of the collective is rising. The frequency is rising. And if you have looked at news or anything like that, you're seeing all this crazy stuff, for one, because the government has to give you truth. They have to tell you who they really are. And they have just done so much evil that the scales are tipping for them. And so they're just having to just put stuff out there, but they're also putting things out there to try to throw you off and distract you from what's really going on. They don't want you to know that the so-called Great Awakening, if you want to call it, whatever, is here. This is Aquarius, so it's about waking up spiritually. But we are also in a spiritual warfare. And they are trying to, war on the minds of the people. It's not so much as physical as it used to be, as much as it's mental, and because they're trying to combat this awakening. And all the goofy news stories, everything that's going on right now, is all part of that distraction, because the revolution's not going to be televised. So, with that being said, we are all going through these just incredible shifts of consciousness, frequency. Maybe your body is doing some weird things. Your sleep pattern may be off. Maybe, just things are shifting at a phenomenal rate. And don't be surprised when things happen, when certain things end abruptly, things shift abruptly. We are leaving the mundane mindset of, you work a job for 30, 40 years, you retire, you got your house, and just a perfect little white picket fence narrative that was painted for us as children. We were taught and programmed to think that that's what life's supposed to be, and that's all it is. But if you're part of this shifting consciousness right now, you're on this path of spirituality and awakening, and you have understood that your purpose is to help change the world, your life's not going to be mundane. There's going to be things happen and shift abruptly, and sometimes it's going to be hard to understand. But it is all coming together for your greater good and for your purpose. Let's say maybe you feel a purpose to really help the homeless. Maybe you feel a drawing to help animals and spread awareness of cruelty. Whatever you feel your purpose may be, things are going to line up for that. And that mundane job's not going to support that. That mundane lifestyle not going to support that. You're not meant to sit there and watch TV all day long like everybody else and go to work Monday to Friday, maybe even on Saturday too. And just going through the motions. Like, no. You are on the path of awakening, and you are part of the collective that is here to help enlighten other individuals, to help spread this light. But we have to also be able to look at the dark truths of this world and the dark truth of this government that's in place. That's part of what you're here to do, is to help combat this. This is the fall of America as we know it. And as consciousness continues to rise, and as these new generations come in and they get older, and a lot of this old mundane mentality dies out, the world is gonna it's gonna look so different. It's gonna be beautiful. Everything, a lot of people think right now that it's gonna be doom and gloom, that everything's falling apart, and it's not. America is changing. The minds of people are changing. So this is just encouragement to keep going no matter what, to face those hard truths of what's going on, because you were meant to fight it. You were here to help save the world, quite literally. Yes, your purpose is that big. Keep moving forward. Stand firm. Stay grounded. We're in this together.